Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and in this video I will be explaining you what is known as anonymous function, and if a interviewer asks you about this question, how you need to answer confidently about this. Okay, with code I will explain, but before that I just need to say you, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe so that I will stay motivated to upload this kind of videos regularly. Okay, so let's start without wasting any time. So let's understand the definition. What is anonymous function? Anonymous function is a kind of a function which does not have a name. When we write a function, we have to write the function as well as the name, then we mention the parameters, then we write the function code. But in the case of anonymous function, it is completely different. We write everything except the name of the functions. So that's why it is known as anonymous, because the name is unknown to the user or the coder who writes the code. Okay, so if you want to go through the definition, I have written also, it is a function that does not have a name associated with it. Normally we use the function keyword before the function name, okay, to define the function in JavaScript. However, in anonymous function in JavaScript, we use only the function keyword without the function name. That what I said in just few minutes back. The next point I have written, an anonymous function is not accessible after its initial creation. Means other function, when you create that, you can call it whenever it is required, but that anonymous function you cannot call it after its initial creation. So for calling, what you need to do, you need to store that thing in a particular variable, so that that variable you can call and access it, just like a function expression. Okay, you can see after that also I have mentioned it can only be accessed by a variable. It is stored in the function as a value. An anonymous function can have multiple arguments. You can also define multiple arguments to an anonymous function. So let's see in code. If I'll give you a question to write function greet, how you'll do? Function greet, then you will write your function code inside this. Write like good morning. Okay, I've written. But if I say to convert it into anonymous function, you need to remove the name and then store it into a variable that can be that greet. Okay, and if you need this, you can simply call greet like this. Okay, and if I'll run it node index.js, then you can see it is printing good morning. So interviewer can ask a tricky question which basically you will never get in any other YouTube videos, that if he, which is known as immediately invoked function expression, is a kind of anonymous function or not. You need to answer that yes, if he is an anonymous function. If he says like, how can you explain? So see how if he is written, just the function you need to copy it and write it. Instead of this, you need to put everything into parenthesis, then call it. And now I can comment this out, and then if I'll exit the file again, so you can see good morning is printed. And this is also known as anonymous function, because usually when we create the if, we need a function that can be called at least once. Okay, so at that time also we use a function which is known as anonymous function. Okay, so if this video is interesting, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos. That's all for today guys. Thank you for watching.